What's up guys, Bryce here, and we're back at it again for another video. In this video, I'll be showing you guys methods and tools that you can use to not get anxious or nervous in your league races. Now this is super important because if you are nervous or anxious during qualifying or during the start of the race, you won't perform at your best, and it's really important to be relaxed so you can perform at your best during a league race. So this can apply for F1 2020 or honestly any other sim or any other big event that you have going on. So the first thing I like to talk about is that you are not alone when it comes to this. If you think that you're the only one on the grid who's nervous, then that's false, because there is a lot of people on the grid who are nervous. So you just need to realize that you're not the only one. And even the best drivers do get nervous before the races, or just some sort of nervousness, but some of them can be more relaxed than others, which is what helps them perform at their best. And the main cause of the nervousness is that performance anxiety is really approval anxiety. So what that means is you're scared of the judgment of others, and you don't want to be judged by others, and you want others' approval. So if you can let go and just not care what anyone else thinks, then that's a really good tool that you can have, because you are most likely nervous because you're afraid of being judged by others and what other people think of you. And you can say that it's not, but it does come down to that. So say if you were afraid of crashing, spinning out, just the worst possible outcome, that all comes down to you're scared of what other people think of you because you made that mistake. So that's really the main source. Most likely it for sure is that you're scared of the judgment of others, because you don't want to care what other people think of you. And that's a really good tool to have, not to care what people think, and don't be judged by others. And the only approval you need is yourself, to approve of yourself and try to do better every single time that you perform. So the two methods that I have for not getting anxious are these right here. The first one is to power yourself up on what you want to achieve. So if you can get yourself really like pumped up before that event or that race, then that's really, really good. If you see all of the F1 drivers on the grid before the race, they're looking confident. They're not looking like they're nervous. They are looking like they want to get in the car and perform at their best. Same thing with American football. When the players go onto the field, they're really looking like the most confident people. When Conor McGregor goes into the octagon, he's looking very confident. He's not looking nervous or scared. He knows what the job is, and he can get that job done because he's confident. Don't be overly confident, because that's not a good thing, but at least 10 minutes or 15 minutes before the race, put on your favorite music in your headphones, whatever it is, just to get you pumped up, and really just try to get as pumped up as you possibly can. And that will really help you, because then that translates to your mind to be confident, and confidence is really key when you want to perform at your best. The next thing I have for you is reverse visualization. Now this is something that's really interesting. So normally you would visualize seeing yourself winning, seeing yourself doing good, but reverse visualization is visualizing the opposite, visualizing the worst possible outcome. And what you want to do is you want to sit there and visualize your worst possible outcome, the worst possible fear that could happen during this event or during this race. And this is good because if you can sit with that emotion and really feel that emotion, the worst possible thing happening, the worst possible thing, you messing up the start, crashing into the wall, crashing on the first lap, crashing on the last lap, or just doing something horrible, if you can sit with that emotion and be okay with that and really sit there with that, and it might be uncomfortable, but if you can do that, then that's a really good strength. And you also want to try to pull away from yourself and see it in third person, and kind of see it like the broadcasters would, and see yourself screwing up. Then that is a really good strength, because when that time comes to perform, you're not going to be scared to screw up, because you've already sat with that emotion, and you won't be thinking about, oh, what are people going to think of this and that, because you already sat with that emotion. So now you can focus on the task at hand. So that's another really, really good tool that you can use to do that, to not be nervous. Just be okay, accept the worst possible outcome, so then when that time comes, you can perform at your best. Next thing I have for you, and the last thing, is to just let go of the performance at all. And there's nothing at stake at the end of the day. It's just a game. And if you can let go of the performance and just see it as just a game, because it really is just a game. And it's just a game where really the main goal is to have fun. But if you can let go of that performance, then you basically won't see it as so intense anymore. If you think about all the old F1 races, no one really remembers what happened. No one remembered who came in 5th or 6th or 7th. So if you can really just let go of that performance at all and realize that once this race is over, no one's going to really remember what happened during that race, and just realize that it's just a game, and at the end of the day, tomorrow you're going to wake up and do the things that you love to do in your life, you know, hang out with your friends. So don't stress over it so much. It's just a game at the end of the day. Now, obviously you want to perform at your best so you can, you know, do your best, but just realize that it's just a game at the end of the day. It's just an F1 game, or whatever your case is. It's just whatever you're doing, just realize that it's just a game. It's not that deep. It's not that big of a deal. So, you know, some people might hate on me for this, but it's not that big of a deal. At the end of the day, you're still alive. Things that matter in your life is your loved ones and whatever matters to you. So that's it for me for this video. Hopefully those methods can really help you perform at your best and achieve those big goals and dreams that you want to achieve. I have a Discord down below. If you want to join it so we can grow this community bigger. And hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you want more videos like this, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. I wish you all the best of luck, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye-bye.